According to the Department of Justice, one Florida businessman hid more than 7.7 million from the IRS while using company money to purchase a $1.3 million yacht and a $1.6 million waterfront home. That wasn't the crime. The crime was how the money was hidden.
Business looking clean, money coming through. Everybody asking who helped me break through. That tax guru got me thinking bigger now.
Florida businessman who hid $7.7 million offshore. One of the biggest myths I hear is this: if I open a foreign bank account, the IRS can't touch it. That simply is not true, and this case shows exactly why. Driscoll Brewer owned a international business that manufactured agricultural equipment. By all appearances, he was a successful businessman, operating in several countries. There isn't anything illegal about that. Owning foreign businesses? Legal. Having overseas investments? Legal. Keeping money in a foreign bank account? Also legal. So where did everything go wrong? According to federal prosecutors, Brewer structured his finances so it appeared he earned very little personal income. Meanwhile, millions of dollars from the businesses were flowing through foreign corporations and into offshore bank accounts. The Department of Justice says those accounts were located in countries including Switzerland, Croatia, Germany, and Serbia. Over several years, approximately 7.7 million of taxable income went unreported. That resulted in roughly 2.8 million in federal taxes being evaded. Now here's something that's important to understand. The IRS taxes U.S. citizens and many U.S. residents on their worldwide income. Doesn't matter whether your income is earned in Tennessee, Florida, Switzerland, or Hong Kong. If it's taxable under U.S. law, it's generally supposed to be reported. That's the tax principle, and that's where many people get confused. The offshore account isn't the problem. Failing to report it can be. According to prosecutors, Brewer also used corporate funds for personal purchases. Those purchases included a $1.3 million yacht, a $1.6 million waterfront home, and other personal expenditures. One thing that stood out to me is how this case evolved. Around the same time, the IRS had dramatically increased offshore enforcement. Foreign banks were providing more information. International reporting agreements were expanding. The government was making it much harder to keep foreign accounts hidden. Court records show that instead of entering into one of the IRS's official offshore disclosure programs, Brewer attempted what tax professionals call a quiet disclosure. That's when someone files amended tax returns and delinquent information reports without formally entering into an IRS voluntary disclosure process. According to the DOJ, that effort was intended to correct prior filings without drawing attention to the previously concealed offshore accounts. Now here's something important. Not every amended return is a quiet disclosure. People amend returns every day for perfectly legitimate reasons. The issue in this case wasn't filing amended returns. It was a broader pattern of concealing offshore income and reporting failures that Brewer admitted as part of his guilty plea. Federal investigators have never publicly disclosed exactly what first led them to this case. You'll hear people confidently say the Swiss bank turned him in or FACTA caught him. Maybe. Maybe not. The Department of Justice has never said. As tax professionals, we stick to what the public record actually says. Eventually, Brewer pleaded guilty to tax evasion and willfully failing to file required foreign bank account reports. In May 2021, he was sentenced to 24 months in federal prison, followed by 2 years of supervised release, and was ordered to pay approximately $2.79 million in restitution. Here's my tax guru take. This case isn't really about offshore banking. It's about transparency. If you legally own foreign assets, report them. If you earn foreign income, report it. If you have required foreign account reporting obligations, file them. The IRS has extensive international information sharing agreements today. Trying to hide money overseas is a very different gamble than it was 20 years ago. And for business owners, here's another lesson. Using corporate money for personal expenses can create significant tax issues if it's not properly accounted for. The structure isn't what gets people into trouble, the reporting does. If you enjoy learning about real tax crimes and the tax lessons behind them, follow this page, because every case has something that can help you stay out of trouble. Real tax crimes, real court cases, real lessons. That Tax Guru Tax Crime File Stories.
Business looking clean, money coming through. Everybody asking who helped me break through. That tax guru got me thinking big and